All right, this is Dr. Derek here with another exercise to keep your body tapped in, tuned up, and turned on. And today we're going to be working on integrating the core with the lower part of the body, and then proper mechanics of hip hinging, and then also using your entire body, your entire fascial slings, which are the connective tissue that surround your muscles and connects your muscles, to create a supportive network inside of your body. So this is called the founder's pose, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet right about shoulder width apart, and then we're going to bring in the hang loose sign, and we're going to do a breath to make sure that we're activating our diaphragm properly. And once we get that expansion in our diaphragm in a 360-degree direction, we're going to go ahead and hip hinge back. So I'll move to the side so you can see the proper hip hinge. So we're here, and our hip's going to come back. And as we do that, our hamstrings, our calf muscles, our glutes, and even the muscles in our back should start to engage. And this is creating a safe network of stability through our entire body to kind of balance the forces that we put through when we go down to pick something up, when we go to squat, anything of that nature. It'll really help benefit and protect your low back specifically. So what we're going to do is we're going to be back in this position. We're going to go into the hip hinge just until you feel that stretch in your back, the back of your hamstrings, and you feel like your toes are coming off the ground just a little bit. And then we're going to come here, we're going to take 2 breaths. And if you want to put your hands around your side to make sure you're expanding in all directions, that's also beneficial. So what we're going to do now is we're going to trace our thumbs up our sides with an inhale to our armpits, working on shoulder range of motion and really bringing in the whole body into this exercise. And if you feel a little unstable in your feet, I want you to bring them together, a slight contraction between your feet. It's called anchoring, and it should turn on the insides of your legs, those muscles, to help build stability. So as we're here, we're going to take a couple breaths. And then on our next inhale, we're going to bring our hands all the way up over our head. Fingers touching and really working on maintaining a neutral spine. So from the side, it looks like really focusing on keeping the middle of our back, the back of our head, and our sacrum all in alignment so our spine stays in a neutral position. So from here, we're going to bring our hands down to our chest. We're going to open our jacket like we're showing our Superman symbol. And then we're going to work on a few hip hinges, and this will really work on your glute muscles and your hamstrings. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop our hips back a little bit further. And then to pull ourselves up, we're going to squeeze our butt cheeks together, activate those glutes, and come up to a neutral standing position. And then we're going to do that about 5 to 10 times, whatever's comfortable with you. So we're going to come back in, squeeze, remembering to breathe through the exercise. And then really feeling the stretch as we go back, as we get to the furthest point of our hip hinge. We should feel it almost all the way down our calves as well. We shouldn't be focusing the force and the tension in our low back. We should feel most of it in our leg muscles, and this will help protect our low back through everyday movements. And then again, we're going to come back up. Good.